Secret Service Sam, the podcast is Secret Service Sam, the podcast. It's not so secret because you're here. Yeah. Yeah, guys, Secret Service Sam here. The super secret podcast, the super secret show. FYI, I'm planning a Secret Service Sam super secret show, stand-up show we're going to do here in Los Angeles. I believe, she doesn't know yet, Sarah Mello's Club downtown. She's a brilliant producer, promoter, club owner. I was talking to my man, Carlos Fustis, producer, creator of the hit show on True TV, Laugh Tracks, heard of it. We were talking about that as well as my man says Brandon Brody. Shout out to Brody the Jizzoker. Edith, how are you doing? Look at this. We already have somebody here. Edith, guys. Oh, let me go make sure I'm going live on the Insta because that's the other button I gotta hit. Because this is part of it. You gotta run both, all these different feeds. That's what somebody yesterday was on Instagram, like, dude, you only have 3 people. I'm like, don't hate on me while I'm building, okay? And then people are, because they don't understand, guys, right now we're going live to Facebook, YouTube, and Instagram. So we're hitting 3 of the major platforms. I cannot go live on TikTok because I've been banned from going live on TikTok. Edith, it is great to have you. Doing great. Can't wait to talk about this one. Really, what are you going to be talking about, Edith? Let us know on the gram. I see you guys coming in. Come on in. We got topics to talk about today, guys. Did you guys just see the clip where Trump said it was a privilege to go to the island? Did you guys see this one? I don't know if I can really play this stuff on the lives, how that works. Let me see. But I mean, I don't know how else you're expected to do it here. Anyway, Trump just said that I've never been. It was a privilege. It's a privilege to go to the island. I for one time, he said, like, for once, I decided not to go. I made the right decision. He did a lot of bad things. He did a lot of bad things. What do you guys think about that? That cracks me up. Good afternoon. Good afternoon. Newer sub, by the way, of Queen Sheba from the trial, Queen Liz. Thank you very much. I love Queen Sheba. Queen Sheba is the one who turned me on to getting on YouTube. I have 525,000 subscribers on TikTok at Secret Service Sam. But I've I've got about 10,000 here on YouTube. And Queen Sheba showed me how much money she was making a month on YouTube. And I was like, all right, I'm going to take all this energy I've been spending here on TikTok, and we're going to take it to the YouTube. So thank you very much for being here. It's always a pleasure to have new folks on. Tanya V. A privilege for the privileged, satanic rituals. Exactly, Tanya V. Let me just play the video. I just don't know what here's the deal, guys. I don't know what some of the rules are here, but I mean, this is from TMZ. Very easy to explain. Civil War, that's all. For years, I've been talking to Jeffrey Epstein because he did something that was criminal. He so people for I said, no, he did it again. And I threw him out of the place for some I threw him out, and that was it. I did if you wanted to know the truth. Supposedly, 28 hours. To the end of the summer, I can't He turned it down. Oh my gosh, you guys, there's so much to unpack in that clip. What I love, Bill Clinton went there, and I don't know if you guys, and guys, let me just make this straight. I have a new slogan I'm going with before I talk about Trump. Unite the left and right through comedy. I'm going to unite the left and the right through comedy. So if this was Bill Clinton, if this was George Bush, if this was Obama, we're laughing at the world in comedy. And what's funny about this is he said last week that Bill Clinton went to the island 38 times. It's now gone down to 28 times. That's minus 10. So I figure in about a month or so, Bill Clinton will have never actually been to the island. Think about that one, Patriots. Now listen, love you, Tanya. Very sweet of you to say it. Guys, here's something I always encourage during these lives, during the news. Ask me anything. Comment as much as you'd like to so we can keep this going. Usually I do have a guest, but some days I don't have a guest. So I gotta raw dog it. My son is so annoying. He said to me the other day, he goes, because I was talking about, have you seen the videos where people are raw dogging on airplanes, right? Where they go without technology. So somebody's like, dude, went all the way to Bangkok, Thailand, 18-hour flight, no music, no iPad, no devices, raw dogging it. That's what it goes. My son's like, yeah, you can't say that, man. Brad, you can't say that. You don't know what raw dogging is? I'm like, why do you think you're here? You're here because of raw dogging. Like what? Like, I love when your kids like act like you're stupid. Like, dude, I've been here like 40 years longer than you have. Oh man, what are you saying, Tanya? I don't know what he said, but if his lips are moving, he's lying. Yeah, that could be true. I mean, to get back to the Epstein list, I think we can all agree, left or right, nobody likes predators of the underage. Okay, I have to watch my words here on the app. But yeah, yeah, Charlie, this is always one I get, guys. This is left and we're right. Charlie says, what about Gavin Newsom and the fire aid fund he scammed the people? I'm gonna look that up because I believe one of you guys told me about that. Hold on. Gavin Newsom scams fire fund. Let's just put that on. Thank you, Charlie, for your question. Governor Newsom announced 135 million available for new and ongoing projects to protect communities from catastrophic wildfire. This is from the governor of California's website. Charlie, thank you, Charlie, for that. This is important because look, and personally, I don't like when anybody calls anybody names. I don't like when people talk down to people. So when Trump is calling him Gavin Newsom, I don't think that's very adult-like. Okay, that's just me. I have to think about if I was the boss, or many times I have not been the boss. It's just about how you talk to people professionally. Announces $135 million available for new wildfire projects amid Trump's assault on resources for the community. This is from Governor Gavin Newsom's site. What you need to know, Governor Newsom announced the $135 million is available for wildfire prevention grants, protecting communities from catastrophic wildfire at the same time as President Trump adds new strain to firefighting resource. Okay, I don't really care. See, that's the thing about left and right, guys. I don't really care to be like, yeah, Dad, Billy dead, but like tattletale. Like, yeah, Dad. Well, I know I'm late, Dad, but Billy made me late. Like, no, bitch, you were late. Take responsibility. Gotta drink my water. Stop being an adult. The funding builds on $72 million the governor announced last month for forest health projects across the state. Part of the $2.5 billion in investments in wildfire prevention work that have more than doubled since the governor took office. Now, here's my question, though, Charlie, to your question. What about fire aid to the people who lost their houses? That needs to be looked at. Let's put that up. That needs to be looked at to where it is. Now, Tanya says here, Governor Newsom is awesome. Okay, I mean, some people are liking the new stuff. I mean, I like Governor Newsom personally. I think he's slick. You know, here's my gripe with California: it is filthy. And you guys don't know, it's not. And here's my thing: everybody's like, "Yeah, you're homeless. You have all the homeless." We have all of your homeless. Okay, I'm tired of people blaming it on California. Really, everybody else should say thank you, California. Your laws are kind of loose, and you let people just park anywhere and live there. And we should change that and figure out a solution because, yeah, Governor Newsom, Karen, ass is a bat, ass is an ass. I don't know. Where are the results? Okay, because I'll be honest, I voted for Newsom. I voted for Karen Bass. I didn't really love Karen Bass to begin with. I'm not very happy with my councilwoman. Let me look her up real quick so I can make sure to call her out. Councilwoman, hold on. And by the way, guys, I'm planning on running for council something at some point. I'm so tired of this crap. Okay, Ulysses, what's her name? Councilwoman Hernandez. Yep. Ulysses Hernandez, LA City Council Member, District 1. District 1 is awful, okay? District 1 in LA is awful because I've been trying for months and months and months to get them to move people. There's these RVs that park there. They take up the sidewalk. I can't walk down that sidewalk with my kids, with my daughter. One time we were going down that, and some guy was banging away at the Jack Shack, if you know what I mean. He was slapping away his micro monkey, if you know what I mean, okay? And it's just disgusting. Why everybody's rights should be equal, right? So why are that person's rights greater than my rights and my family's right to walk down the sidewalk in peace without having to see you smack away at your peace? Peace. I just want peace. So, LA City Council Member, District 1, Ulysses Hernandez, I'm coming after your seat. I swear to God. And here's what, love, Tanya, love from Canada. Thank you, A. I love Canadians. I just want to say, I know there's been some mixed messaging from America about Canada. I interviewed Rob Ford actually back in the day, RIP. But anyway, I congratulate. Sorry about that, Patriots. But yes, much love to Canada. I've been to Quebec before. My dad drove us. We drove from St. Louis to Quebec, and we went to a water park. I actually, along the road trip, my dad almost killed me because I locked him out of the car and I unassembled. We had a conversion van, one of those big old conversion vans, and I took the horn out somehow. And then he was so mad at me. I just remember he was chasing me around the van, and I was small and I was quick, so he couldn't catch me around the corners. So like every time around the corners, he would come around, and then but I was anyway. What is this? Edith says, at Tanya, we love Americans too, despite all that is going on. Exactly. Guys, my goal here is to unite people globally because we all have so much more in common than we do apart. But I was doing this thing. Let's do a test here. Okay. Does anybody out there have a yacht? Raise your hand. Does anybody out there have a giant house in the Hamptons? Giants, okay? Raise your hands if you do. Does anybody have a house on Star Island? Anybody? No. Is anybody out there on the flight logs to the Epstein Island? Any of you? Raise your hand if you have ever been to Epstein's Island. No? So that's interesting. So none of you have been any of those things. Now, do any of you like to go to the beach? Raise your hand. Any of you like to go fishing with your kids? Raise your hand. Does anybody like to, it's summertime, maybe you want to go to the pool at your apartment complex, or maybe you're lucky you have Who likes to go to church or temple? Raise your hand. Who doesn't like to go to church or temple? Raise your hand. Who has a heart? Raise your hand. Okay, that should be everybody. But my point here is us in the left and the right, we have so much more in common than the elite billionaires. But they make us think they're on our team, but they're on their team. You get that? Those guys are on a team of making money and stop swindling, right? So I digress, guys. Anyway, just trying to bring us all together here. My point is that these billionaires keep us distracted and fighting when none of us, most of us, will never be billionaires. We still hope to one day be a billionaire, but there are no guarantees in life, right? So in that time, I just want to know who's on the Epstein list. Who went to that island? Because I have a daughter, I have 2 sons, and I know for a fact that we can all agree on that people who prey on children should face the full extent of the law. If anyone disagrees with that, raise your hand up. If anyone listening now thinks that people who prey on children should be allowed to walk free, raise your hand up. I'm waiting. That's what I thought. So expose the list. I mean, I showed the video before. It's so obvious to me when somebody is lying.
Very easy to explain it, but I'm not explaining it. But for years, I went to Jeffrey Epstein.
I don't want to waste your time. No. Did you steal that car? Look, I don't want to. That's old history. I don't want to waste your time with talking about your car that got stolen. Really? Why are we talking? Why are we still talking? Why, when everything is going so good, why are we still talking about it? That's not. What does that mean? I said, don't ever do that. Don't ever do that again. Don't ever. What does it mean? I don't know. Just decoding this. Your world. Okay, hold on. I gotta look that up. I'm not that smart. What is persona non grata? Anybody know that? If you guys know, let me know in the comments. Persona non grata. I think it means like, we're done. My sound is bad. Uh-oh. You guys, is anybody else having a hard time hearing me? I need to know. I'm doing this whole time. If it's not good sound, please let me know. Great, because I was really feeling this. Can hardly hear you, never mind the video. Wait, can you guys, let me know in the comments, can you guys hear me? Great, man. All this time, I'm really on a roll. Are you guys telling me to do this? Can you guys hear me? Let me know in the comments. Kind of cutting in and out, the sound is low. Man, that makes no sense. Because it's been in my pocket the whole time. I just figured out what I was doing, and I just am so mad at myself. Guys, that should have fixed the issue. That's because my ear pods have been in my pocket this entire time. That's 20 minutes. Can you hear me now, Tanya? Could you guys even hear that this whole time? Why don't, guys, in the future, let me know if it sounds bad like this. I swear, this is my life. I try so hard, and I end up doing stuff like this. I was really on the roll. I was really on a roll. So could you guys hear most of that? Now we're better? Lord. Well, geez, I feel like, okay, now we need to kind of go over some things again. Okay. Guys, this is hilarious.
That's such old history. Very easy to explain, but it's time by explaining it. But for years, I wouldn't talk to Jeffrey Epstein. I wouldn't talk because he did something that was inappropriate. He hired help, and I said, "Don't ever do that again." He stole people to work for me. I said, "Don't ever do that again." He did it again, and I threw him out of the place. Persona non grata.
Persona non grata, guys. I just found out what that means. Persona non grata. Do you guys know what that means? Anybody in the comments? Yeah. I mean, again, guys, I apologize about my sound. It really ticks me off when that happens. Please let me know as we move into this live world, guys, if the sound is not, if you're not feeling it. Let me see. I'm going to look it up again for you guys. Persona non grata. Let's see if I can get to it faster than you guys. Persona non grata. Okay. Otherwise, I thought we were having a smashing time. I really appreciate everybody here. Is Latin term meaning unwelcome person. Okay. I'm sure a lot of the smart ones out there knew that. Guys, welcome into the live if you're here. Ask me anything you'd like, you know. Thank you on Instagram for joining us, Facebook and YouTube. What do we have? I'm going to get back on track here. A real estate deal gone wrong with Trump and Epstein. They turned on each other, not because Trump thought he was creepy. Interesting. I don't know what real estate deal you're talking about, but I'm all about it. So thank you, Mariella Harder, for letting me know the sound was bad. It's all about you guys keeping me on top of things. Now, let's move on, guys. I watched Happy Gilmore, the movie, last night. Has anybody else seen this? Anybody else seen this movie? Make sure. Just making sure, guys, you know, that my sound is good. Just so anybody, let me know for any reason if my sound happens to do that again, okay? So did anybody see Happy Gilmore 2? Yes, Trump and Epstein were brothers for like, that's the thing. It's very hard for him to remove himself from this. He keeps talking about Obama. Now he's going after Beyonce. Did you hear that? He wants to prosecute Beyonce. I think that's going to be the final straw with people. You just got to thank Beyonce, okay? That's my experience in Hollywood, that I can let you guys know you thank Beyonce. You don't try to prosecute her, because that will not end out. So anyway, Happy Gilmore. Have any of you guys seen this movie? I thought it was super mediocre. Yep, I'm gonna post. Hold on, Tanya. Thank you. I'll keep going. Look, guys, I have ADHD, so we're gonna pop in and out of things. Donald Trump and Jeffrey Epstein's relationship reportedly deteriorated into a rivalry, largely due to a dispute over a Palm Beach real estate deal in 2004. Very interesting. Thank you for that. Yes, Oprah and Kamala. Here's something interesting. I just saw another side. Tracy Ellis Ross said Oprah came after her because she was a single Black female woman who didn't have children and wasn't married. Nothing wrong with that. But somebody quickly pointed out, isn't that what Oprah is? Oprah has no kids. Oprah hasn't been married. Stedman, she kept Stedman in the back like a deadman, if you know what I mean. Good Lord, I'm digressulating all over the place, but yep. Everybody, we just want to know who all's been on that island. If they are predators of kids, we would like to know about them so they can be gone. We don't need them here. We don't need you. If that's what you're into, we don't need you. Now, let's get out. Yes, Oprah is not married either. Thank you. Now, let's move it on. We're moving the ticker along, everybody, to Happy Gilmore. Yes, Happy Gilmore 2 came out
I have to say I was pretty disappointed. I'm sorry. I'm not trying to hate. I'm not trying to hate here, but I feel personally that when a sequel comes out, you know, when a sequel comes out, or not even a sequel, but something that was a lightning in the bottle, like take for example Woodstock. The first Woodstock was amazing. They didn't need to do a Fred Durst Woodstock. It was muddy. It was a disaster. It was not peace and love for 3 days. Okay. Indiana Jones. We didn't need to see an old Harrison Ford reprise his role. The Star Wars. We don't need to see these roles reprised. We don't need to see 18 Star Wars. Remember when Tobey Maguire played Spider-Man? Now, that's 15 centuries ago of Spider-Man. I did like Spider-Verse. Anyway, I'm digressing. The point is, Happy Gilmore 2 was full of cameos. Now, correct me if I'm wrong, but a cameo feels like one, singular. Am I wrong about that? A cameo feels like something that is singular. No, he had over, and I'm not exaggerating, there was over 200 cameos in this movie, okay? For no reason at all. He had to have, and ironically, what's his name? John Daly was one of the funniest guys in the movie, and he's not an actor. I don't know who the arch rival was in the movie, but that guy it was weird. It didn't hit. Somebody said that should have been Will Ferrell. It was not. Has anybody seen Happy Gilmore 2 and can comment on this at all? Because I was very disappointed. We sat down with the family, Mr. Sandler. No offense, I love Adam Sandler. He's one of the most successful pound for pound comedians of our generation. Because look at Jim Carrey, Will Ferrell, who else? Sacha Baron Cohen. All these huge stars are not really making movies or getting huge Netflix deals like Sandler. And Sandler, what everybody loves about Sandler is he is the romanticization of Hollywood. He keeps all of his friends working. You know, that's the thing about, and I have to preface all this with, is I believe Adam Sandler sacrificed making a great movie to have everybody, he wanted to have every golfer alive. Let's write a scene about it. We got to get Nick Schwartz in it because he probably wrote the movie. We got to have Kevin Nealon do an interview scene because I got to get him in it. And we got to have Rob Schneider. You can do it, you know, because I got to get him in it. So I respect all this, and I respect all the friends. He doesn't have the guy from Wabola. Yeah, Wabola. What, you know, the quarterback guy, because apparently he said the N-word, and he is out of the Sandler crew. I digress. Steve Buscemi, teeny little part in there. Kevin James was in the movie. Eminem was in the movie. Bad Bunny, ironically, was one of the funniest parts of the movie. Adam Sandler felt a little tired to me in the movie, but I get it, guys. We're hungry. You're looking at a hungry comedian. If I'm in that movie, I'm blazing that film, and you're gonna remember Sam, and it's a breakout for me, right? Eric Andre was in that movie. Another guy. It was just, they were playing golf with him, and I know Eric Andre from back in the day, and he's hilarious, but there's nothing funny. It wasn't funny. Like, all these smashed together cameos, it just felt, I couldn't even follow it. In the first one, there was the grandma, Chris Farley, the fantasies, Carl Weathers, R.I.P. It just, even Happy, he kills his wife in the first 2 seconds, and I love his real wife and his daughters, much respect to them, but this felt like he killed his wife, who this woman, like, dude, she hasn't been in a lot since original Happy Gilmore. You know, like Shooter McGavin, he killed it. They're dying for this movie to come back around so they can get another acting gig. And to kill her in the beginning, and yeah, they let her come back in flashback scenes and stuff like that, but I feel like it was just a tool to kind of bring in Adam's real wife and his daughters. The daughter is a dancer, looks like a great dancer, but it felt kind of forced into the plot of he was trying to do this all now and play golf for his daughter's dancing. It just didn't have enough in it for, hold on guys, my Amazon driver. Yes, sir. Yeah, that's Samson.
I'm here with your delivery. I'm just at your gate.
Yeah, no worries. If it shouldn't be locked. There's 2 gates and the other one should be open and you can just put it in there. Exactly. Yep. Great. Okay, thank you so much. Appreciate it. Yep. Guys, that was just Amazon. This is crazy. I actually ordered, I'm stupid, one of those slicer and dicers where you can make like potato chips, French fries, all kinds of things. Anyway, how's everybody doing? We still here? It is on Netflix. Yes, it is. Happy Gilmore 2 is on Netflix. Adam Sandler got a huge deal to make multi-film deals on Netflix. He's richer than God. Mad power to the guy. He dresses. Have you seen Adam Sandler dresses like he stole Moses Malone's basketball warm-up stuff and just plays pickup games all over the city? But he's worth hundreds of millions of dollars. He has that FU money, which I wish that you guys could all have. Let's move on from Happy Gilmore. Hang on, guys. This is Lizio Essie. Hey, this is Secret Service fan. I love that. Thank you very much. You are now officially in the Secret Service, Sam. Secret Army. I don't know. I'm working on names. Maybe you guys could help me. Where are you from, Lizio Essie? I like that name. Be careful with that, Sam. Lots of people get hurt slicing. Oh, thank you very much, Tanya. Let me show you it, though. Back to that. I just said Amazon. I just ordered this. This is what I do, man. I have a hard time saying no to things that I can kind of slightly afford. You know what I mean? So let me show you this little beauty I just bought. Oh, no, that's not it. Here we go. So this thing, guys, do you see this? Because I'll make like potato chips, fry them up for my kids, or I'm slicing veggies all the time for stir fries. And I just went ahead and got this, man. So call me crazy. You can't hurt your hand, Tanya. Do you see that? They have a little blocker for your hand. They even have look, do you see in the diagram, don't stick your hand? They're like, don't be dumb. Isn't that weird, though? They show it. It's a large food port, and they show it's large enough to fit your hand. I'm not sure, Amazon. That is the picture. Large feed port for your hand. What the? That is hilarious. That's what I love about life, man. Things are just funny. That looks pretty safe. Thank you, Tanya. I'm always about getting your guys' approval on these things. Last thing I want to do is cut my hand up. Garlic press is great too for fresh garlic. I didn't know that. I love that. Thank you, guys. These are awesome. Over on Instagram, hope you guys are good. We are live on Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube. I'm going to all 3, guys. They're just showing width for things like squash and beets, I imagine. Yeah, but don't you think, Queen Liz, they should put a squash in there, or a larger vegetable than your hand? But it is large enough for Hannibal Lecter to get your hand in there and just, poor image choice, right? It's funny, though. That's what I love about life, is who selected that and who approved that. Isn't that great, guys? Now, moving on, this is a huge headline. Robert Shin from 7M, the dance call. Are you guys familiar with this guy? What a terrible, terrible, terrible man. If you guys don't know, watch the 7M documentary on Netflix. It's a scorcher. Where basically what he was doing is this group of TikTok dancers that he has full control over. It's a cult. He has control, like Miranda Derrick, one of the most famous people in it, cut off her family. She said it's because she had to, I'll read it to you guys, because I want to give you guys straight from the horse's mouth. not calling her a horse. Response, okay. Miranda Derrick's response. Due to pending litigation in which I am a plaintiff in a defamation lawsuit, it's not appropriate for me to comment on specific allegations, though I will state that I do not condone abuse. I cannot speak for anyone else but myself. I love my mom, dad, and Melanie, and they will forever be a part of my life. The truth is, we just don't see eye to eye at this time. I believe that this documentary is one-sided story. I gave my life to Jesus Christ in 2020, okay, and asked my family for some space in the very beginning to collect my thoughts and process my new walk I wanted to take with God. Because anytime you need to take a walk with God or get deeper into your faith, what kind of faith tells you to not talk to your family? What type of faith tries to pull you away from your loved ones? That, I don't know what Jesus would be like. Yes, Jesus said, thou shalt not love your family. I mean, come on, guys. I told also my sister that I wanted to continue our Wilking Sisters social media page. She logged me out, whatever, yada, yada. She is one of the most famous. Edith, you saw the documentary. What did you think about it? I came away watching that documentary being furious. This Robert Shin guy, the 7M cult, he takes all their money they make. He's convinced them that God wants them to give it to him. Makes a lot of sense, right? No, it doesn't. So, guys, please check that out. Also, Mick Jagger just turned 81. If you stop me up, I'll never stop. I mean, that's crazy. Guys, we are live on Facebook, YouTube, and Instagram right now. Again, ask me any questions, guys. I'm about to get out because I have an audition today, and I need to prepare for that. And then also, I got to do my taxes. Ugh. Is anybody doing your taxes out there? It's not fun. I hate doing taxes. Just looking, anything else? Spirit Airlines to lay off 270 pilots and demote 140 more on downside schedule. With Spirit, they're living on a prayer anyway. They're awful. I love you guys. This has been a wonderful show. If you guys are feeling generous, there's that link to do so. This is independent journalism. Please subscribe to me on TikTok, YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, everything at Secret Service Sam. Hey, Charlene, how you doing? Good to see you. Charlene, a hilarious, a wonderful journalist from the Diddy case. Follow her Substack, please. Sacred, what is it, Charlene? Sacred Heart, what is it? Sorry, I'm messing it up. I'll get it here real quick for the shout out, folks. I will be Sacred Freedom. Look up Sacred Freedom on Substack. She's an excellent writer. I will be with Donnell Rawlings producing his live podcast August 6th at the Hollywood Improv. If you guys want to come see me live, come talk to me. Did you have anyone visit you and ask about reporting on the Diddy trial? Yes. Before I get out of here, I thought everybody knew that. But I was the only influencer. She had private investigators come to my home. Say about influencers? This is very oh, I'll explain. No, you're okay. So you don't want to talk to us then? So long? You know, and you have the thin blue. Is this? That's frightening. I think. Can you step away from my home? You post your photos. No, I'm not showing you our time. Why are you here? What do you mean? You're showing up at my house. We're very disrespectful, and we will be. I just have two quick questions for you, and if you want to be interested in it, great. If not, I'll have these things. We're not. What is this? This is odd. So you have to admit this is very weird. What is this? And people explain to you. Well, very simple and very fire. To speak with people that do. I have a lot of followers, stuff like that, on different platforms. What is this about the Diddy stuff I report on? Somewhat, yes. Not certain stuff, but people are involved and stuff like that. So basically, a very simple question is are you planning to influence that's stories like that in any direction? No, not.
That's all we wanted to know. Because if the company is down, they're looking into people who are okay.
Are you guys gonna pay me for this visit? Like, this is frightening.
So,
like, honestly, I'm super. You have to admit, if I came to your house and like, I thought this was a joke. I thought I have a friend coming over business right now. Like, this is extremely weird for me. I have 100,000 followers. I'm not making any money.
That's one of the reasons why we're here, and that's the question that we're asking. If someone contacted you, say, in the last 6 months and is paying you to influence in a certain way,
No. Is it illegal if somebody would have?
So the answer is no.
Okay, I wish somebody would. I'd love to be making real money off this.
Sorry, that's explain to me. Try to make you feel better.
I mean, this is terrifying.
Very simply, if somebody was paying you,
right?
The company we work for, just asking that question.
Right.
If somebody was, they would just be willing to possibly offer you money to know who and see what's going on.
But they're paying me $1 million. You guys give me $2 million? I'm joking. But seriously, this is very odd, you guys. Guys, so here's the thing about it. Here's the weirdest part, and then I'm going to get out of here because I got to get on with my day. But the craziest part about this is I was on Tony Busby's Instagram, the lawyer who he's never responded back to me. Tony Busby, he's doing all the civil lawsuits against Diddy. Do you recognize that guy from my video? That is the moment I found out that these guys were allegedly hired by Rock Nation. That's the same guy. This is from my backyard. This is from Tony Busby's clients, who they were trying to bribe Tony Busby's clients to get dirt on them to discredit all of the civil Diddy lawsuits. So think about that, how involved and ingrained into this case I actually am. It's crazy. So, and I want to clear something up because people say this, another content creator did, and they said that is, another content creator, Amala. Amala said that she had a friend staying in her apartment and that those guys were on the speakerphone and she was talking to them. I'm not saying she's lying, but a lot of other content creators claimed that they were visited by these guys. But that, my video, is the only one that exists. So just so you guys know, that's the facts of it. Mick Jagger turned 81, and I think he's and he just got engaged to like a 30-year-old. He's big pimping. Dear Mick Jagger, that's Mick Jagger. No, no, Queen Liz. Oh God, BJ. Go look at some of my videos. BJ Investigates is not who you think she is. She is actually Karened out on a bunch of my friends the last day of the Diddy trial. I know her very well. I'm not even trying to get involved with that woman anymore because she lied on all my friends and said that they attacked her. She called my friends demons. Here, look at this, man. We're just bringing receipts at the end of the show. Look at what that surprise witness did about my friends. Let me see. Hold on, I'm gonna pull it up for you. I bring receipts when I go. I bring receipts before I get out of here. I really gotta get moving. Hold on 1 second. Yeah, BJ stole a place in line from one of my friends, Michael Blackshire, and then she made up all these videos. She said, I'm gonna come and bring receipts. No, I know, Queen Liz, that's okay. I just wanna, no beef. I just wanna show you. She said that these are two of my friends, Diamond and JC, two brilliant black females, and look at what she did to them. She said they were demonic devils. So I am not cool with that. Anyway, guys, no, I know you're not trying to start any beef at all. Yes, yeah, Tanya, exactly. No, I mean, I had multiple people on lives, like 5 different people I had to testify to her behavior and what happened to them. I wasn't even part of it. I just felt it my responsibility to stick up for these women who are my friends. And the only person she had was her fiance come to her saving. So whatever. I don't mess with these low content creators. I'm a stand-up comedian. I'm above this. I perform live. I'm doing my Secret Service Sam super secret show in downtown LA. The date will be announced. Please get ready for that. I'm going to have some of my best stand-ups. We're going to have live videos. We're going to have music. We're going to have audience interaction with you guys. I'm going to see who's got the best twerk out there. Just let me know. We're going to get crazy. I love you guys so much. This has been such a pleasure to have you guys on. We're just growing this channel now. Make sure you subscribe to me. Love you guys. Love you guys. Secret Service, Sam out. Samson for president of TikTok and the world.
Secret Service Sam, the podcast. It's Secret Service Sam, the podcast. It's not so secret because you're here. Yeah.